Can't open. All right, let's rock it. I had to play it. So the other night was New Year's Eve, and one of my old friends, he moved down in the same neighborhood as us, and he was playing this. He says, "Oh man, I haven't heard that in so long," and so it's just awesome, right? So the rhythm of the night, right? Really awesome stuff. So I want to say, what's up, team, gang, friends? Vin Lamanti here. Welcome to tonight's webcast, I guess we'll call it. You're probably tuning in live, or maybe you're tuning in replay. Actually, it's part of why we do what we do. I mean, think about this. Most people are tuning in on the replay. Why? Why do they do that? How come they don't show up live? Because we're busy. I'm busy. I got 4 kids over here. We're very busy people. You're probably busy. We're looking for busy people. You know, the internet has done this for us. What it's done is it's eliminated the I don't have money and I don't have time thing. Listen, we have a business model. Now, I'm going to talk business tonight, right? Is that okay with y'all? All right. We have a business model that really has eliminated the excuse of no time and no money, because we have no risk, we have no overhead. It's $20 one time to have a business system. We're going to talk systems tonight. $20 one time, what? And you can do this like in bed at 11 o'clock when you're sitting there, right? So this is what you do. If I showed you how many people just pre-enrolled on our team in the last, 15 minutes, you'd bug out. All right. This is like a global based movement. What's happening right now, and in a lot of ways. So again, real quick, my name is Vin Lamanti. I'm going to welcome all the friends that are on, all the guests, all the everybody that's on right now. I want to welcome you, all the stalkers. You're welcome as well. Hello, how's it going? You don't have to like it. You can just kind of view and say, what the hell is he talking about? That happens in life, just so you know, right? And so I'm a retired civil servant, all right? I'm from New York City. I'm from New York. And, growing up, my dad always made me, really pushed me to take city exams. And I did. I took the corrections. I took Department of Sanitation. I took fire department, police department, you name it, water department, city of New York. And I was taught to get a safe, secure job with pension and benefits. And I'm very grateful for that. And I did. I want to say hello to all the folks. By the way, if you're tuning in, what's the joke from Rocky? You could tune a piano, but you cannot tune a fish. Sorry. If you're tuning in, feel free to say hello and where you're tuning in from. So I'm going to say hi to the folks. Then I'm going to get back to my story. Look, squirrel. All right, I'm only kidding. Let me get back to it, all right? So what's up? Yo, Gabba Gabba in the house. Yo, Gabba Gabba in the house. What's going on? What's going on, Trisha? How's it going? By the way, thank you for the nice comment on the picture of myself with Dad. I told my dad, listen, he's taken care of me my entire life. We lost Mom last year, just devastating to me, like this second. And I told my mom today on Facebook, I says, I got his back, Mom. We got Daddy's back. So it's all about that. It's all about family. When it comes down to it, it's all about what do you want mostly for your loved ones. And when you think about it, we want them to be happy, right? Do you want to be happy? So I was taught that model of get a safe, secure job with pension and benefits. And so with that, I did that. I became a New York City police officer at At 20, I was just talking to a very good friend of mine, a New York City police officer, that we were on the job together, worked together for years. And, it's funny, I said too about friends, really good friends. There's not a million of them out there, but when you have a couple, really hold on to them tight, And so I did that, and it was really, really good to me, the department, and I really had a lot of fun. I don't know that I wouldn't do it for free, we worked the job, and I worked in Brooklyn for years, and then so my thing was this: I didn't want to go to work. I didn't want to go to school. I don't want my kids to hear that. I didn't want to. I didn't want to. I wanted to hang out. Does that make sense? As a child, that's what I wanted to do. I'm just kind of giving you the backdrop real quick, and because the reason we use stories is because maybe you can relate to this. And so then when I saw my friends that were firefighters, they had an amazing schedule. They worked 24-hour tour. They're off for 3 days, 4 days, work another 24. They're always off. So I said, I really want to do that. I want to always be off. See, I wasn't worried. I don't know why. I wasn't worried about the danger, right? I never was. I worked in the ghetto in Brooklyn. We saw shootings all the time and homicide. It was crazy, But I liked it. I was a young kid. I was like, this is wild, right? And so, and I had a good time. And it was crazy. So then I did. I rolled over to the New York City Fire Department. 11 years as a cop, 10 years as a firefighter. When I became a fireman, two years later, Jen and I, my wife and I, we decided to get married. So we got married, and we had a big wedding, and went to Hawaii for 16 days. And then so a year later, Jen had gotten pregnant, and she was pregnant all the time. We had at one point, we had 3 kids that were under 3 years old, right? And we needed a house, and I needed new cars, and I needed all the stuff. So we got a house and got new cars. We got diapers, and we went to see Mickey Mouse, and all of a sudden, I found myself stressed out. I was never stressed, never a stressed person ever. I was stressed out because I had liabilities and expenses and all this stuff, and I have to stay alive because I have these children, and all of a sudden, life hit, right? Mortgage, car payments, credit cards, and all these bills with we got a brand new home, not a brand new home, but actually an older home. We redid it, the whole thing. Beautiful home, very grateful for our life. Then I needed more money because there's only so much overtime I can do. Once I started doing a lot of overtime, and listen, I didn't know what I didn't know, right? I didn't know about earned income. I always had earned income. I always had a W-2, and the government would take theirs. They would take the VIG first, and I would get the rest. When you're W-2, you get what's left if the government puts their big claws into it. And more overtime I did, the more taxes I would pay, and I was getting really stressed out. So I couldn't. So I was working 5 weeks a month, literally, for the city, and then I was working on my full days off. And I got into the mortgage business. And I did well there. I mean, I did well because the timing was right, sales calls, and it was in 2004, and we know what happened. So I was approached with network marketing, and I was the same as everyone else. Is it a pyramid? What is it? I don't get it. My friend would invite me, and I wouldn't show up. Another fireman. But then I saw the business model, and I enrolled because there was no risk. I signed up with my friend. It was $300 or whatever it was. There was $293.53 actually to start that company. And this was 12 years ago. I did that, and I was really, because I met a cop from Florida that was making $9,000 a week. Got that? I'm like, I never had heard of that. Where I live, no one made $9,000 a week. So I said, what the hell are you doing? So they started, I went to these events, and I started reading a lot of books and started attending events. And I started, in essence, going to a new school, an entrepreneurial school, business school, events. There were webcasts. There were a lot of videos. There were conference calls, and a lot of books and audios. So I became immersed in this. The real reason was I wanted freedom. I wanted to get back to, so the difference in the income is this. And it takes time to really take this in because I didn't understand. I needed more money, but I didn't know I was looking to build a new asset. And what we're going to speak about quickly tonight, as quick as I can, is building an asset using systems. Okay, and that's what I had learned to do. So I read Rich Dad Poor Dad and Cash Flow Quadrant, and I learned with the wealthy how the wealthy operate. See, the wealthy don't do that. The wealthy do not get a safe, secure job with pension and benefits. They do not invested in 401ks and 457 and Roth IRAs. They don't do that. The wealthy, the 1%, the top, 2 and top 5%, 1%, they do not do that. So I was like, well, what do they do? See, me, I negotiated my way out of like elementary school. I'm not even kidding you, but I have a PhD in common sense. So I know that I wouldn't take like nutritional and lifestyle tips from like Chris Farley. So I was going to listen to very wealthy people because I wanted freedom, right? I was trapped. And so I didn't want to get another job because I didn't have the time to get another job. I didn't have the time or money. I couldn't start a franchise. So I got into this industry and I learned a lot. It's changed our life forever. But what I learned was the difference. I learned a lot. And systems right now that was network marketing then. Network marketing in the last even couple of years has completely changed. It used to be, a lot of it was, I had a whiteboard in the backseat of my car and I was doing meetings and house parties and I was drawing circles and I was going around house to house and we crushed it. We did crush it. But there was hotel meetings and there was this way of doing the business then, and that's not even long ago. And something came up. Jenny, you upstairs? Something came up. I want to say hello. You know this. Remember Christmas shopping 5 years ago? Just 5 years ago. Like we would go to the mall. We would go to like Toys R Us and all these different places. We would go Christmas shopping, get boxes. Someone's watching me. We didn't do any of that. No one does that anymore. E-commerce. See, e-commerce, and the fact that, listen, right now I'm live on, and if you're watching the replay, on YouTube, a website that's part of our system I'll talk about, that you would get if you're part of our team. You get a personalized website outside of all the capture pages you get. I'm going to show you something. It will blow your mind, right? So, but no one does that anymore. So, but now, like right now, the fact that I'm live on multiple Facebook pages, YouTube, another website I'm streaming on, I could be live on LinkedIn. And so the fact that we have this reach, like after this, I'm going, to bed, right? And, I just ran in here. This is like my office. You hear people in the background. I don't have to go and invite people to a hotel meeting and hope they come. And if no one has time to do, I don't have, and that still works. Don't get me wrong. But we have a system now. We don't do that. So it really removes the whole I don't have time, because most people, like I said, are watching the replay of this, right? Does that make sense? If you're watching the replay, just put in the messages replay, all right? If you're watching it live, do me a favor. Let's participate a little. Let's have a little audience participation. Participate. Throw in the live, like if you're live. And know what? Throw in live and where you're tuned in from, okay? And I'll just throw up people. To illustrate, the fact is, not only do I not have to go to a hotel meeting or invite people to a house party or whatever. We don't want to have to clean our house and invite strangers in our house. We don't want to have to do that, right? We don't do that. We haven't done that with this business. But not only do we not have to have people in our home or at some hotel, but we're doing this, and we have people from, I'll show you with, all right, so a few people are going to say, so I'm in North Carolina now, all right, in the Witness Protection Program. No, I'm only kidding. All right, so we have Tucson, Arizona. Hello, Tucson, Arizona. All right. By the way, if you want us to see your amazing face, I don't see who's saying that. If you want to go to the top of this and click, there's a link there. Click that so it allows us to share your face there. Okay. So we have Maryland. All right. We have live from New York. Live from New York. It's Wednesday night. I didn't even know what day it was. All right. All right. We have New York again. We have Florida. We have Jason. We're in Maryland. All right. Jason Boston. Awesome. Is in Maryland. All right. We have New York. All right. So this is just what I'm getting at. Hey, Joan, how's it going, Joni? So I'm just illustrating that people are tuning in from like all over the nation, but occasionally you have people from other countries. Now, my personal sponsor, by the way, in this business right now, this company, My Daily Choice, is Robert Hollis. Now, I saw that after Robert Hollis, because I had met Robert Hollis years ago. Hey, Chrissy, how's it going? How's it going? I met Robert Hollis years ago. Listen, you'll hear some numbers that are like, because when I heard big numbers when I first got started, I was like, wow. I wasn't the kind of person that was like, oh, I don't believe that. I was like, how? How are you doing this, right? So Robert Hollis has actually, he's number 13 in the history of this industry that's been around for like, decade, 100 years. He's made $53 million. He's number 13 in the history of this industry. That's actually documented, and it's all documented, by the way. So, and I've always liked Robert, and he really knows what he's doing, and he's a lot of fun, and he's our team sponsor. So that's another thing you get. Another thing too in this business is this. See, if I owned a car dealership and it was not profitable and I needed help, I would have to hire an outside consultant, and then I would have to pay them, right? Would that make sense? If I'm a realtor, no matter what business you have, like traditional business, if you want, or any business for that matter, if you want help, you'll hire a consultant to come in, look at your books, look at your business, look at everything, and help you become profitable. And could be, and it usually is very costly, or they come in and take a piece of your company. When they leave, they leave. If you want them back, you got to pay them again. See, in this industry, this business, you get consulting, but you get it for like you get it free. Period. I can't pay Robert. It doesn't work that way. Like, no one can pay me money to say, help me build the team. It's my business too. I am Robert's asset. I'm an asset to his business, and I have him he's building in my organization without even asking me. It doesn't go that way. This isn't like, it amazes me too that people are skeptical, a pyramid or whatever, about those things, network marketing, affiliate marketing, because it's just not taught in school. It's just not, because if it was taught in school, look, we have school teachers and principals and that are looking to get out of that because they're in a rat race. So if they knew how to do this, they wouldn't be there, right? And I'm not saying this is for everybody. It's not for everybody. I shouldn't say that. Everybody's not for it, because we have. You tell me your excuses or anything, any issues anyone has, we will show you a success story from this company, right? So So that being said, I chose this company because I've seen a lot of different companies, and I've been involved with this industry, and I get it, and I see it, and I'm 49. Right? I'll be 50 this year. Well, not for a while, not until. But I'm 49. I'm not 89, but I ain't 29, and I ain't 39 either. So it's like, where I hang my hat in this space, it can't be just a shiny object. It can't be just like, wow, this looks really cool, all right? Or this I can make a lot of money quick in this, and there's nothing wrong with that, by the way. Like, I was in a company last year that I figured I can make money very quickly, and I even told friends that, and we did. But the company had all these. It had no system, all right? It had no customer service. It had problems with delivery. It had a problem with the credit card process. All these different things, all right? You have to call. Can you get on? Let me see. Let me just say something. Oh, you have a call to get on. Joy, here's another person now. Joy Schoenholz is a leader on our team, and we're part of her team, and she's part of our team. And she's made over $1 million in this industry. She's a top earner with a $1 billion company. Why would she leave here and come here and say that, have a call to get on, let's talk tomorrow? This is the best company in the system. It's just flat out is. So many people are saying it. Like Robert Hollis, our team sponsor. And look, if you're involved in a network marketing company, I'll say this. If you're happy, then you could tune in and get some tips and maybe apply it to your business. Like, if you're happy with what you're doing in your company, kudos. Even if I can help you somehow, all right? We will be I'm a customer of a lot of people in network marketing. I buy from friends because, look, it's the American way. I don't have any loyalty to Target or Kohl's or Sam's Club or BJ's or anything. This is peer to peer. Like, all we do is we support other people's businesses. It's the American way. It's the American thing to do. So if a friend of yours is pitching you look, if you're stalking this or whatever, if a friend of yours is saying, listen, I really want to show you something, don't be like, just take a look at it right? So if you're happy in what you're doing, don't look at this. All right, you can take tips for your own team, right? But if you're in network marketing and you really want to see like why are people bugging out about this company and the systems, like how come why is a guy like Todd Robert Hollis here? There's a lot of other top network marketing pros, people like Les Brown, just so many. I'm not going to go down the laundry list, but why are they here, right? Why are they building here? I'm personally here because I'm ambitiously lazy, I think. No, I'm here because I want something that's debt free. That's early on. It's got multiple products. It's open branded. It's got a system. It has a way for my newest affiliate, someone who signs up today. It's $20 one time, and you get the system. You buy, of course, either a director pack or an executive pack. You're going to want to get, because I'm not doing products on this because I'm not the person to talk products, because I don't know how to explain the endocannabinoid system. But you take the tour and it shows you. I'm illustrating the system for you, right? Even if you're interested in products, whatever, just if your friend's asking you to take a tour, do the right thing by them, right? So I want to show you the system. Does my picture show now? Let's say. Okay, let's see. All right. Yes. Well, let me see. No, it doesn't. You have to go up and do it. All right. Chicago's on. No, Christy, sorry, it doesn't. All right. I'll show you that as well. All right. And Joan's saying yes. All right. We got some interactions here, right? That's really cool. So here's what I want to show you. All right. So this system, right? Like, what is this system? McDonald's, like McDonald's. You've heard of it. We've all heard of McDonald's. You know why McDonald's is McDonald's? Because of this system. You should watch the movie The Founder. It's a great movie. But a system is an acronym for save yourself stress, time, energy, and money. All right? This is why if you ever watch the show The Profit, a lot of people who go into business, they don't have a system. A lot of people who, let's just say you're really good at baking cakes, right? You're a great baker. You're great. You should open your own bakery. People don't open their own bakery, but they know nothing about business. They can bake a cake the best, but then they go into that business and they go out of business because they don't have a system, right? And so systems are everything. McDonald's, they do not sell the best French fries every day. They just sell the most French fries every day, all right? Dunkin' Donuts has a great system. Subway has a pretty good system. All right, franchising in the mid 20th century was a big deal. In fact, they tried to make franchising illegal. Right, so but franchising, traditional franchising, you buy you get a location. Retro Fitness. I have a friend of mine. Actually, I have a friend of mine that lost money in a Retro Fitness. I have a friend of mine that lost money in a Yo Yogurt or Go Yogurt franchise. Right? That's a risky operation. Look, if you're a school teacher or a police officer or a lawyer or an accountant or a stay-at-home dad or mom or a construction worker or a nurse, a lot of people don't. No one's got who's got the money to start a franchise, right? So this 21st century. All right, there's a book called The Business of the 21st Century. You should read it. Is where it's at, the internet, right? If you're using Amazon and you see e-commerce and you notice retail's going out of business, I mean, you can Google retail stores closing in, 2015, then do 2016, 17, 18, and you just see the trend. You see where it's going. I mean, think of yourself as a consumer, right? And then you have e-commerce, and you look at the growth of it. So one's going down and one's going up, right? So e-commerce itself clearly is going up. People are using their phones. We order all the time from our phone food. We go and we click a menu and we actually go on and we pay for our food on the phone and we go up because we don't want to waste our time, right? So we go up and it's all about time, right? So there's things called innovation. They've always happened, all right? There used to be Woolworths and everything else, or Harry's department store, or Harry's. There was a hardware store in my neighborhood in Great Kills, Staten Island. They got wiped out because of Home Depot and Lowe's, and so Woolworths got wiped out. And people were like, "That's wrong." It doesn't matter what you think if it's wrong or not. It just is. Like, our opinions don't matter here, right? Does that make sense? No one's going to stop e-commerce. No one's going to stop the internet. No, so like innovation. Everyone said Uber was a stupid idea. All right, Uber. No one is going to let their 16-year-old daughter go in the back of a car. Right? It's ridiculous. All right, but now it's like, oh, I want them to just take a Uber home, honey, please. All right, and so it's totally changed. 10 years ago, no one would date online. Right now, people are finding them the mate online, right? Like, who would want to? I wish they had that when we were kids, right? It would be like, why? I was at the bar getting whacked. No, anyway, that was just, that was my past life, but it's true, right? And so, but you look at innovation causes disruption. Now, I have a lot of friends who worked in Wall Street. They got wiped out. They said the machines took over, right? They got wiped out on Wall Street because it just became easier, like instant. So that could be a crisis for people. In the Far East, in China, you can look this up, China, Japan, the word crisis actually, the translation is opportunity. So it just depends on how you look at things, right? They say, like, the way you look at things, I forgot how it goes. It depends on the way you look at things. Anyway, things change when you look at things a different way. Anyway, so I forgot the saying. I usually can just blurt it right out. All right. If you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. That's what I was looking to say. All right. So anyway, I'm going to show you a system now. Our whole goal of this rant was to encourage you to opt into the system, to take a look at the back office for yourself. You have free access to the system. All right, try it out yourself. It's free. We can't take anyone's money. It doesn't work that way. Right. This is one of the reasons it's growing so much. Okay. So I'm going to show you when I saw that. I wanted the products first. Right. So, and I'm not going to do that tonight. So if you want the products, look, this company, and you'll see it in the videos when you take the tour. It's all documented. They got the Bravo Award for the fastest growing company in network marketing in the home-based business space. All right, they did a little less than 10 million with an M in 2017. Then they did 100 million in 2018, and I think the number's 190 million in 2019. Okay, now just hear me out here. So you see all that? That's incredible growth, right? They've also now expanded globally. They've introduced multiple brands. There's a travel brand. There's essential oils brands. There's the HempWorks brand with CBD. There's the CBD products and the dog treats and the gummies and the oils, and it's incredible, right? If anyone likes the products, just throw in there if you like the products, right? They have hair care with all hemp products. All right. See what's going on with hemp. That's another whole rant. That's another video, right? Like CBD and hemp itself, and no company's hit $1 billion with that yet. So the opportunity in that space is friggin' enormous. All right. Yahoo Finance is talking about just CBD itself by 2030. All right. They say 2029, 2030 will reach anywhere from 50 to 75 $1 billion, and it closed out 2018 at $500 million. So there's a lot of abundance there, and it's not going back. Right? People don't love big pharma. There's no one standing out and looking to defend big pharmaceutical. All right? People don't love a lot of things that's going on in this world, and something like this is people getting together and collaborating is really, that's what's creating so many different movements. There's a lot of movements within this movement, all right, and then there's so there's also the sprays, the nutritional sprays, the peak performance sprays. There's a lot of different products that people really, really love, and you don't do those numbers that the company has done without having good products. All right, products that work, that are inexpensive and valuable. See, the pricing is incredible because the value surpasses the price. That's business. People make a buying decision if they know that if they feel they're getting more value than the amount of money they're willing to trade for it, right? That's the thing. I haven't heard one one person say, not one, and I mean this. It's just too much, or why does it cost so much? And I've heard that in the past with networking deals. I have heard that, right? Haven't heard that here because it's not an issue. I mean, there's products for I don't know what the dog treats are or the other treats, the 25-point products, but they're inexpensive, right? To stay qualified as a business builder, it's $69. So if you're a network marketer, a lot of times that number is usually about $150, $175 a month. Here, the minimum to get paid, well, not the maximum, but the minimum to stay in the game is $69, right? So the products, and for consumers. Now, a couple things about the products quick too is think about your customers. Think about your friends. Think about, or anybody. Someone buys a product here, they have a 60-day money-back guarantee, and you could use the product and you get the money back. So I can't do that in Target. I can't say, let me get some of this over here. Hold on. I can't go to Target, all right, and say, I'm going to use this product, and I'm going to finish it. And it's 60 days later, 2 months later, I'm going to come back and say, I want my money back for this. Well, you used it. Yeah, but I want my money. We have that here. And also for the consumer, someone who doesn't want to be part of the business, they could refer 3 people and their product's free. We have, regarding the CBD, we have the U.S. Hemp Authority stamp on it and a QR code on the bottle that you could see the lot and all the documentation behind it, right? So people sometimes say that, like, I need the documentation. What, like I don't? Like I'm going to give this to my kids? Like, I'm not buying this somewhere that I don't know what's in it and say, here, son, try this out and let me know how it is, because I'm looking to try it. I'm going to, you put me on? So, you know what I'm saying? So let me show you this. And let's share a few of the comments about that, all right? Okay. Yes. So, all right. E-commerce is the way, and MDC is the best system, and mentors, right? Chrissy says, change the way you look at things, and the things you look at change, all right? And Nick, my buddy, is on, and he says it's all about the perspective. Now, this is regarding what I was saying earlier, right? And again, thank you, Gabba Gabba. If you want the product, like when you opt in, when you want the product information, just watch the video number 2, okay? And so products are incredible. All right, loving my CBD. Hair products, Mantra and High Life Travel, right? So it's just a great club to be a part of, all right? And Joan is saying, great products. The oil is my savior. It's true. Look, we're not making any product claims. We don't have to, right? But you know what? Google it. I've been in network marketing companies when they say, well, don't listen to Google. Here, we're just telling people, yeah, Google it. So ridiculously low cost in comparison. It's just true, all right? And so if you consume our products, it's a very simple way to maintain the required BV to stay active. Yes, thank you. That's all. That's amazing. Don't overlook what Joan just said there. If you consume our products, it's just being a customer is a very easy way that should you decide to use the system and share these websites. So here's how it goes. Watch this. All right. So I'm going to share the screen here. Let me go here and do this. Yes, Chip, you are late. Let's see this here. How do I share the screen? I was doing it earlier. Screen share. I'm going to do it again. All right, good. So I'm going to go like this, and then I'm going to go right to share. Now, this is the website, okay? My Daily Choice. So when you're in, here's a couple things, all right? So first, I'm an affiliate, right? So I'm going to log into my back office. I'm going to go down and click username, password. I'm going to log in, okay? Then I'm going to go down to my websites. Now, check this out. You can get all of these. These are $20 one time, and you get all this stuff, all right? Now, these are your capture pages. See this? Check these out, all right? Look at them all. One time you pay, and you get them, all right? So let's just say you have a friend that's like, a gal that's a trendy, whatever. You want to send your girlfriend this, all right? Your friend, a gal this. So all they have to do is put their first name, last name, and email. So if your friend shows you this, then all you do is put your first name, last name, and email address in, right? Let's just say you have a buddy that's a slick dude, all right, good-looking guy, all right, he's an entrepreneur-minded guy, send him this, all right? It's all the same thing. They all end up getting the same information, all right? I like this one, all right? Young millennials like this, all right? This is, again, name. This is called opting in. You put your name and email. You get all of these. I just love this because, honestly, for the yoga moms and chubby dads, by the way, send this one over. All right, first name, last. You get what I'm talking about. So you get all of these. The 9 to 5. Look, you know what? The truth is, they're saying it. Ditch the 9 to 5 grind. And I wanna just say something too. I don't want to be crazy, but I do this. Look, I don't know how to say. I was in the men's room before, and I had a pre-enrollee. All right, I was just kind of texting, and I have 4 personal pre-enrollees today, and I haven't spoken to any of them with voice. Just kind of doing it before and after dinner. So I'm sharing a website. This is what I'm telling you. This is why not only for myself, but for the people that get started. All right, you get all of these awesome websites. All right, it has websites about the travel. All right, it talks about the travel. It has another for the travel. Let's watch for the CBD. I mean, you got the CBD revolution. If you're talking to someone about CBD, send them this. All right, if you're talking to someone about the money that's going on in CBD, you send them this. All right, so a lot of people want to know, like, how do you cash in on this, right? Learn to be a boss, manifest success. We have now, baby boomers. What are baby boomers going to do anyway? Let's be real. A lot of baby boomers are afraid that they're going to outlive their money. They're like seriously stressed out about this. Look, guys, I'm not doing any heavy lifting. Are you? Like, we're like watching TV right now. If you're watching the show, this is a show we watch. We have these shows on during the day, at night. We have a couple things I also want to share with you. All right. And we have all these other, we got a ton of them, right? Now, I want to show you something that's really off the chains, okay? Now, please hear me out on this, all right? Down here, it says pre-enrollee login pages, all right? So let's just say, so we have one for if you pre-enrolled and you're really interested in HempWorks and a CBD, and one that says if you just want to know more about the system. Look, guys, either way, I know I'm in a small square. Either way, it's the same thing. They end up in the same place and they see the same thing. But what you do is this. Every time someone fills out that form, okay, every time someone fills out that form, they take a position in the tree. You got that? So they got a position in the tree. Now, I want to share something with you, all right? So let's do here. Very good friend of mine. Let me see. No. Let me see. Let me put one in here. All right. So someone just opted in. Let me put this one in. All right. Here's a friend of mine that opted in. So what you do is you send this to your friends. Okay. You say, hey, look, have you seen what's going on? Make sure you watch these 4 videos. So when you send this to somebody and they opt in, they see this. All right. So we go 1, 2. My friend of mine in the UK. All right. And again, someone that I never met in the UK, and I sent to this, all right? So it has 4 videos right here, all right? 1, and this explains everything. I love this.
I got introduced to it. I knew that if I
So you just watch this.
Calories.
You want to know about the, it tells you all about the company and the marketing model, existing products, compensation plan, how you get paid. So what's great is you don't have to explain this stuff, and I'm not going to explain it.
This is where each person
talks about everything,
creates
right?
a separate way,
and how to get started, right? So all of it. Now this gal here, she already has 37 pre-enrollees under her. See this? She doesn't know this. I've been meaning to reach out to her and tell her. She's got 37 people under her. So what I'm getting at is, if someone sent you this or this or this or this, whatever one it is, what you do is, as soon as you get it, just fill out this form here, and it's called First Mover Advantage. All right, First Mover Advantage. Let me see what Joan is saying here. Pre-enrollee prior to the upgrade also have the same 4 videos. Right, exactly. So when you do this, When you opt in, you have those 4 videos, right? Another thing our team has is a couple things our team has, and we got to go, all right? So here is, we have a private group here, right? So in our private group, we have people coming in, and I'm live there right now, all right? And we have a lot of, this is a private group that we invite people to. Like, we invite people to this group to take a look at. Once you're a paid affiliate, we invite you to this training system. We have in the units everything about how to get started, how to build a business, how to do what you got to do. All right. So this is all free, guys. All right. So we have all of these different things, getting started, crash course. All right. Social media marketing, how to rank advanced, Facebook strategy, leadership. So we have a lot of things for the team to get started and to win. All right. So I was going to, anyone have any questions? I really wanted to be 20 minutes tonight, but I think, like my mommy always said, then please keep it short. Sorry, guys, I had to do it. All right. So look, they've made it so easy to share. Oh, I didn't even show you that. I have to show you something. 2 seconds. Watch this real quick. All right. So this. All right. See in your back office here? It also, these pre-enrollee capture pages, they make it where you could share it right on Facebook. You can share it to Twitter. You could share it to Facebook, LinkedIn. You could email it to people. So it really looks great when you put it out there. And you know what I'm going to do too is I'm going to show you, because Gabriella shared it today. She's on right now, Gabba. All right. And I want to show you what it looks like when you share it on Facebook, right? It looks like that. No, it looks like this. Wait, where is it? I thought you had this up here running, right? I know it's on the page here somewhere. There's a Zoom we had today. It looks like this. Right? So she says, attention yoga moms. All right. She just kind of put it out there. And then when you click on it, boom, it takes them right to it. So doesn't that look great? Right? You can kind of, show people, hey, I got this new awesome system, and look at it. You click on it and it goes right there. So it's very cool, guys. It's really, really cool. And look, lastly, I'll say, man, people are looking right now more than ever. They just are. The world's went and got themselves crazy. The whole world's nuts. And people need residual income. Arming your family with digital residual assets, that cash flow. All right. When we build teams, you tell 2, 3, 4, you tell 4 people, they say, this is cool, right? We have hundreds of people, right? 4 people, this is cool, right? You got 4 people. You just multiply your business times 5 when you have 4 people in there, right? Think of that, right? And then when they do that, again, there's 16 people, then 64 people, then 128 people. So it happens very quickly. No one gets thousands of people personally. It's just how it goes. When you have 150 people, let's just say in your organization, and they all work, let's say at this business, let's just say an hour a day. You have 150 hours a day working in your business, and you're telling me you don't have time? The reason most people don't have time is because they're friggin' trading time for dollars like I was for a quarter of a century. That's why. So we have an asset. We have things. Take the free tour. Thanks for tuning in. And look, I'll see you at the top, because this is a lot of fun, and we're really crushing it. Again, Happy New Year. I personally don't know when it's time for us to stop saying Happy New Year. I don't know if there's a specific date, but this 2020, this can change your life, like for real. If you're watching this in 2021, then from whenever you watch it, if you want, get started with us, and we'll ask and answer any questions you do have. Thank you for tuning in. See you at the top.